Woo.
Hello.
Hola. Guten Tag. Good day.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, indeed. It's day 15 of our 90-day challenge, and we are actually on the wrong camera, it looks like. Yes, I clicked the wrong button. One of these days we will look super profesh, but we're still learning and growing, right? So at any rate, happy Monday. I'm John.
Snow day.
Yeah, listen
I'm
to
Misha.
this. Yeah, my wife Misha.
Y'all know us.
Those of you that know us,
Most of you.
I hope that you don't judge us too much. But at any rate, yeah, today is a snow day.
So we look like bums.
We wanted to be comfy, and
But our bums had to go to school, so
yeah, kids still had to go to school for sure. So that's exciting. So today we want to give kind of our beginning weekly update, and then we were going to discuss some of the things that we will be working on today or are currently working on, because we've already been at it today and just decided that we would have a little bit of a different approach on our streaming today. And I don't know why we're
we had a powwow.
Yeah, we had a long powwow indeed. So, but why don't you start us off with where we're at on our challenge?
Okay, well, last week we did not do as well as we had done the week before, but we did make $100 last week. So, was there any? Okay, I'm either too close to you or too far away. Make up your mind. So yeah, $100 last week. I will be filling in our little mason jars.
Yeah. Cool. That's exciting.
But we have lots of projects in the works as well, which we'll be talking about in just a second.
Yeah.
What all we've got going on. So I'll fill that in while you get to the rest.
Okay, so yeah, again, today we are in our 15th day of our challenge, and we have already learned quite a bit along the way. However, there's always more to learn, and obviously more work that we will be working on this week. So let's dive right on into it. So for those of y'all that don't know, this is Asana, and I am using the free tool that they have. And so I have a few tabs opened up in here for various things, but this is my long list of things that I would really like to do and plan out for the holidays. Yeah, it's crazy. There's a lot of things to kind of keep track of, and I'm tired of having 20 bajillion notebooks all over the place. So here's this. But for today, what we've already began working on is our different quotes for different folks. Different quotes for different folks. Anywho, so today we are working on, and we've already began the process of building up our customers' quotes for two of these are different tumblers. So this is for a full wrap tumbler for a teacher, which will be really cool. And what we'll be doing with that is taking kids' signatures and building in a design for this first year teacher, which is awesome.
And really cute.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cute, I hope. I think it will be cute. Yeah, she's concentrating. So yeah, full wrap on that. We'll scan in the kids' handwritten names, and then I will be putting that into some software to vectorize that, and then we'll load it into the laser itself. And of course, there's lots of things that will be done as far as measuring out the cup and all that junk too. So be looking forward to some video content around that.
Yeah.
Of how we're gonna, or how I take all this stuff and build it up in order to get our finished product. So and then we have some signage efforts that we'll be working on. Thanks to our friend Glory, who's called and reached out to us for receiving a quote. So predominantly this channel will be laser engraved goods. However, that does encompass some signage and things of that nature too, for both printed material and then also what we can do on our laser. And then, oh, you know what? I do have one to add too. So, and then we're quoting John for some various tumblers that we have on site, or on hand on site. I'm so used to talking certain ways. No, hey.
Done.
Yes.
Well,
Buddhamus.
there we are.
Okay. But yeah, we will be working on that as well for what I have on hand. And I do believe that right now his customer that we'll be working together with is looking for 2 tumblers. So we'll be putting that together as well. And then last but not least, I already began, and I believe we showed a little bit on the live, some signage that we will be working on for a neighborhood for my buddy Sloan. Shout out Sloan, love you, bro. But yeah, so we'll be working on something like that for just their kind of entry signage down at their place that they are developing. So we'll be working on that today or tomorrow for that one, because it's a little bit more in depth, but we'll be getting quotes and moving forward with getting hopefully all these jobs put together. So whether it be this week or next or just anytime, we will be getting into a good groove, and then also filling in some more of our mason jars. Yeah. So for those that don't know, how much is our mason jars worth?
Each mason jar is worth $50.
$50.
So
and
see that again.
We are trying to
out of the camera, so
it's right in front of you.
I know, but I want to like hold it up because this is
well, so we do this. Boom, problem solved. I don't need to be in here.
Yeah, you do.
She's a nerd. At any rate, let's go back to this real fast. We'll full screen. So each one of these is worth $50. We're doing a 90-day challenge for those that don't know, to try to raise 20K to put back into our business and help recoup some of the investment costs that we have into all of our stuff. And then also we want to grow a business to help take care of our family and pay our bills. So that's why we're doing this.
Isn't that everybody's goal?
Yeah. We'd like to buy groceries and have a roof over our head. So, but in all seriousness, this is how we're going to do that. And then one of the bigger projects that'll be taking some time is building out our price sheets. That way everything's listed in our square. And for example, if I know that Tiffany wants a full wrapped cup tumbler, like I'm going to have sections in here for full wrap. And I think we're going to do like a small, medium, and large based upon like, I don't know, single spot location for a tumbler, or if it's going to wrap, whatever. I got to figure this stuff out. I'm not making sense, and I apologize, but I want to have everything built up on our back end though, to where like, okay, you want a black 30-ounce Yeti? Boom, we got that. What kind of engraving do you want? Is it a small single spot location for a logo, for example? Like that's one price. Or are we doing a custom name? That's one price. Or are we doing a logo that's larger, that's going to wrap around half the cup, 2 location, whatever. We're going to have those price variances in there, versus kind of like, all right, well, we don't really know what our pricing is, and you could break it down based upon runtime or by the job or whatever. So for the right now, in order for us to be able to learn more along the lines of what we need to adjust, like I think what we're going to do is just try to make it as simple as possible, have like 3 to 4 options on that, and it's already built into our system so we can rock and roll. So that's the bigger project over probably many weeks that we'll be working on and getting it on our website. So
tumblers have been a little difficult to price just because our customers don't know what all goes into it. They don't know the maintenance of the laser itself. They don't know how long it takes. Yeah.
For design and
stuff, as well as just how long the run of the lasering does.
The run of the laser.
And so
I like lasers.
And so since a customer isn't going to know that, they, we might tell them what the price is and they're like, what? I'm already paying $40 for a tumbler and it's going to be what? Like, and we want to be competitive, but we also need to take care of our machine itself. And so, yeah, a small image is not going to take as long as a dual-sided or full wrap. So
we're learning.
It's been a little difficult.
We're moving and grooving. It's fine.
We want to treat everybody right, but we also need to take care of our own stuff, or we would like to treat
ourselves right as well.
So yeah,
for sure. Okay, moving on. Update on. So we did our challenge.
Woohoo.
Fill in there. So let me make this a little bit bigger. We are also during this process trying to build up our community, and we want to take everybody along with us and help our community grow. So part of this is, let me just start over here. We'll get to that here in a second. I was learning things. This is our website, by the way. You can come take a look at this. We are using the free version right now of our Square because we are broke and we want to try to do everything as lean as possible at the moment. So t6designcode.square.site. That's our website. You can come and check out. So far, we have our 3 product listings in here. And shout out to those who have already been supportive and checking out our website and going from there. And one thing I forgot to pull up too is our Etsy, but our Etsy store has pretty much the same thing as far as what our listings are. And here, moving in the future, we're going to get into some of the things that we'll be doing on solely just Etsy. So social media wise, and growing our online community, we are currently at 10 subscribers on YouTube.
Woo! That's really exciting.
One of them is me though on my personal page, so really it's 9. Full transparency.
Well, if you watch though, you would be a valuable subscriber.
I watch our own videos. It counts, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, and I just learned today. I mean, I know I've known this before. I just couldn't remember what the number was. But you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to get monetized on YouTube.
Which is our goal.
We're 9,990 away.
9,990?
9,990
From what? Watch hours?
From subscribers. If we
only
10.
need 1,000 subscribers, so we don't need
9. I'm sorry. I was thinking 10.
Nerd.
It's Monday. We don't math on Monday.
No. Yeah, we've already tried that. No math Mondays.
990.
Yeah.
Away.
There we go. We got you. So yeah, we got 10 subscribers. Thank you guys very much. We've been learning how to use this resource and tool, which is really cool. And I kind of wanted to dive in for a moment too. So with learning, where am I at here actually? With learning how to be a streamer of sorts, right? And we're discussing what our format's going to be moving forward. Let me come in here. Our original goal is to come on and live stream daily for 3 to 4 hours or more if we can. What I've grown to realize personally is that it's a lot as far as where we're at right now. And where we're at right now is not having the available time to live stream. And I don't feel like it's not going to add value for us or for our community to go live stream for 3 hours whenever, like, okay, we're learning how to do a lot of this stuff together. And frankly, I don't want to bore you with the boring stuff, right? So I think moving forward, we're going to try to figure out a format, jump on Mondays and kind of do what we're doing now. But maybe this week we'll experiment with jumping on between 11 and noon. So we have that kind of that lunchtime chat, if you will, unless if we do have some ongoing like jobs that would be valuable to jump on a live stream, show the laser working, so on and so forth. So I think that's what we're going to do. But inside of here, I can show that goal too that Lucky you were discussing. We've had quite a few views, which is cool. So 10 subscribers, 9 really. View analytics. So this is what the back end kind of looks like from our standpoint. And to be honest with you, I don't know what all of it means just yet. However, like this will show you like your watch times and what videos were posted during these dates, yada, yada, yada. So that's pretty cool. We're digging in, trying to figure that out. And this kind of shows us where our leads came from for the watches and what have you. Now, we are obviously a very small channel at the moment, so we don't have a lot of information where it's coming like specifics, right? But it's pretty cool. So I'm not going to dive 100% into that by any means at the moment, but I thought it would be worth the showing it. There we go. Words hard. Okay, so moving on, we have 121 Facebook followers on our business page and 13 on our Instagram page.
Yay!
I don't know if Instagram, though, there might be some bots going on there. I don't know. And it is what it is. So, but we definitely look forward to growing our business page as well as our group page, which we'll get into here in just a second. So with our Etsy and our website finally being live with live products, we did figure out how to make a discount code. So for those of y'all that might be watching this a little bit later, we'll share this video too on our personal pages. So If you happen to check out the video, come and like our business page. Do it now. Click on the little button, hit follow, because inside of that is a discount code for our website if you would like to purchase any particular items in there. And then to further this, there is also a extra bigger discount code if you join our 90-day challenge page, which, by the way, we have 50 members in here. So shout out to all you guys that have jumped into that. We wanted to build a community page where we build community, right? And even on top of that, we want to offer a special look into where we're at with our 90-day challenge. However, we also want to build this community. You do not have to be doing a 90-day challenge. You can do whatever challenge that you want. Just jump in, be interactive. So for example, if you are going just a week without running, because that's your challenge, I don't know.
Without running?
Yeah, without running. We want to be supportive of that, right?
I win.
Yeah. I don't know, 90-day challenge, 10-day challenge, whatever it might be. We want to support you. And then also those of you that are already in a challenge or maybe doing something similar to where we're at, but you've already done it a long time ago. We would like to know what's worked for you and your challenge. What were the challenges in your challenge? You like that?
Strategies.
Yeah. What were your strategies to kind of
motivated?
keep going through? For sure. We would love to have interaction on that. But yeah, we are looking forward to not only growing our actual business, but also developing strong relationships with our community. And what better way to do that than at least offering part of our lives and what our challenge is inside of our business. And then even some of our personal challenges that we will be doing as well, or already are doing.
Yeah.
So.
And in the group, like, you can post your successes, like say you're on a weight loss challenge and you lost 10 pounds. We want to celebrate that with you.
I'm looking at all the screens.
If you're in the middle of your challenge and you're really struggling with something, we want you to be full frontal, as John likes to say.
Full frontal.
And,
full
say, hey, this is my goal and I'm really struggling with this. Does anyone have any suggestions to help keep me motivated? Or, whatever. And I definitely get on and try to answer to everyone who posts, but I want all the members, to do that as well. Like, you may see someone post something and you've done it before, and might have advice that I don't have because I'd never done that before.
Right. Absolutely. So we look forward to growing and engaging in that specifically. And then also we want to utilize just this page alone for just that. Right. And then just for joining either one of these, like I said, there are discount codes in here, and I promise you, we will not be making this our private
page.
group, like, an ad page. We don't want to do that. I just wanted to encourage folks to come to our website, and then also get a little extra deal for being a part of this page. So if that is frowned upon, let me know. But
well, honestly, I want to welcome anyone in our group who's doing something too. Like if you're doing a challenge with your own business,
absolutely,
and you want to post a coupon code to your website, do it. Like, this is,
we just don't want to make it a big ad page, though, is the only thing. So maybe we'll do like weekly, like Work Wednesday, and you could do your business stuff or something. We just want it to be moderated. So things to be coming. Back on track. T6 Design Co. is our TikTok. So if you guys prefer that, what do you call it, social media platform more than the others, you can find us here. And we have grown our community to 58 followers on that. So pretty cool. It is really hard, though, and this is kind of something that will lead us into our next subject anyways, but it is really hard to stay on top of all the social media accounts, as far as like, everything that I've learned to this point is like, you definitely want to be posting multiple times a day. And then here we are with a video type platform, and then, Facebook and Instagram are pretty nice as far as being able to do video and, photos, whatever it is, all that fun stuff. And I'll tell you what, man, it stresses me out just thinking about it. If you guys have followed us for any amount of time, you saw a couple weeks ago, like, there was a lot of scheduled posts that we had done, and you saw like probably at least 2 a day on the low end. And, a lot of folks are saying you want to be posting 2 to 4 times a day as a moderate person or company, and even more than that if you really want to stay front of mind. I'm like, I don't know how they do it. So we've been looking into a few things as far as how to schedule those things, and do that. It's just a time grab right now. And I know as we get better, and both of us tag team it together, it'll be a little bit easier. But for example, we were talking about format for the week too, and Tuesdays, I think, was the goal as far as like trying to sit on and do an admin type of day, or any type of administrative work that needs to get done. Like we'll do it on Tuesdays. I don't know if that will actually be the day, but with that being said, though, whatever our admin day is, we want to be building out a schedule for our post, which is why I got Canva, which we can come in here and I'll show you. So for example, we have this design. I can come up here and share, and then we can hit the
people watching.
Sweet.
Hello.
We got 2 people because you're one.
Hello, me.
Yeah, I don't know who's on, but hello. Thank you for joining. But at any rate, so yeah, we can come in here. We can come in here.
Stacey.
Can I talk?
No.
Hi, Stacy. We can come in here and schedule this particular image on any type of day, right? So let's say I wanted to do this today, and then you link your socials. Excuse me, wrong button. And here, which for some reason, I don't know, I've been having issues with things becoming unlinked. Hi guys. Hi. Hello. But yeah, it's a cool tool. However, what I was just telling her this morning is it's really effing annoying because you just saw some of our socials, but we also have Twitter, and whatever else. I won't get into all that, but I'm going to be doing some testing on things. But I had, nonetheless, like, it's hard to get in here. Like, okay, I need to schedule this on Facebook. I need to schedule this on YouTube. I need to schedule this on TikTok, whatever. And it's all individual things. Like, I need a tool where this one piece of content can hit whatever platforms all at once with me only having to schedule it once. So there's a website that offered, or there's lots rather, but one that I've seen that's been highly recommended is Later. And it is a monthly cost, but I want to do some more research because you can only build, even with paying for it. And I think this is stupid. It'll allow you to do just like I discussed, schedule across many platforms and push that content out all at the same time. However, it seems limiting in the fact that, if I understood correctly, it'll only do 30 posts. Well, that gets me nowhere if I have a ton of different content, number one, that I want to show off. And then also beyond that, like, we're going to be building content too for, we want to be able to market. So for example, like, I need to be able to post 30 times, like once a day, if you will, like, hey, laser engraving can offer this value to your business, right? Something like that. I need content that will be scheduled, which, by the way, I can use this tool to do a bulk create, which I'll probably be making a video over as well. So look out for that. But I want to be able to be posting more than 30 pieces, especially for my product that I'm paying for. So we're going to figure that out. But nonetheless, all the help that we can get to streamline some of this stuff so we can grow our name and get out there is the goal of growing our business, right? So any tools that are out there, we definitely want to capitalize on. However, like I said, it sucks whenever you're broke, so we're trying to do things for free. Which leads us back to Canva, but it is what it is. So long-winded, I apologize for that, but that's joys of where we're at in our daily business. So I wrote down a list, so that way this is just for us, period, but I'm going to use this too. We have some goals of the week. One of them is learning how to do, we're going to look into growing our Etsy shop, and our website, right? So part of that is going to be, we got these coasters, which are behind me. I'm not going to show all the designs, but be looking forward to new coasters being listed on to both the Etsy shop and what do you call it? Our website. There we go. God dang, I am struggle busting it today. So part of that is we're gonna one of our goals of the week is to have more products to offer. And just for shits and giggles, we saw something about Taylor Swift, and yes, I know it's probably overdone, but I'm like, you know what? It's whatever the album is, something era. Like I've seen it become a popular thing, and then I was like, oh,
Your tour or something is called Era Tour or something.
I need to do more research so we're more informed. But at any rate,
50s, but she's a good girl, I guess.
She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Yeah. So I wanted to come up with some stuff that we're going to be niching into. So part of this is I personally like whiskey, so I thought it would be kind of funny if we came up with a couple of designs.
I don't. It's gross.
She don't like it. It's fine. So here's some of the stuff that we're coming up with to this point. and we'll be adding more. And my thought is, not only is this something that I would buy, right, for myself if I could, but I feel like somebody else would buy it on, whether it be coasters, which we are leaning into to do for ourselves, for our own business for sure. But also we want to look into print on demand, and try to learn that process as well. So we'll be like this design, for example, I feel like could be good on a hoodie, a t-shirt, tank top, whatever, anything on top of our coasters. So I want to look, we were discussing like, what are some different avenues that we can take and add value in our business, and then also add a broader range of a customer base? Well, part of that is we definitely want to laser engrave, right? But we're looking into the print on demand. So this could be put on a hoodie or whatever, maybe a mug. I don't know, just whatever options are there.
Yeah.
And then she had also brought up too, like, well, you already have a lot of digital products that, or designs rather, that we can turn per se this product right here into a digital product itself. Once I get it into the laser, for example, I could sell that, I guess, as a digital laser file. So
yeah, one way to make additional income from your Etsy store is to sell to the other Etsy sellers.
Yeah.
So by making digital files, I mean, there's tons of people out there making t-shirts or all kinds of products. So by selling the digital files, that's just more people that are interested in it too. And it makes it easy for us as well, because we don't have to hold on to a ton of product in our garage.
Or have a lot of capital involved in that. So, which is great. Now,
Yeah.
are we going to shoot ourselves in the foot though by like, hey, I want this design. I created this design. It's on this monitor in case you wanted to know. I'm pointing at it like, you know, what I'm looking at. I want this design for myself to put on my products, right? So on our coasters, for example, right now. And then, like I just said, we, you know, making clothing or whatever else too. Am I shooting myself in the foot by coming up with a design that we can sell to others? Maybe to an extent, I don't know. But the good thing is, like, one, in either direction, we want to be open to opportunity. And as we move forward too, you know, obviously we're going to be building our own physical product, period. We're not going to sell all of our designs, for example, either. However, I am curious to see what sells, number one, the fastest, right? Is it going to be the physical product that we're doing, our coasters? We are going to lean into that, right? So we're going to find out. Or is it going to be the digital file, because other creators like this design and maybe don't have the time to recreate it themselves, or value the fact like, hey, this design's already done. I feel like I can add this product to our shop, whatever. Or is it going to be something that's selling more on, say, a hoodie or whatever?
Right.
I don't know. We're going to find out. And then as we kind of grow into that, like, we're going to figure out, I think we'll learn valuable information as far as like where we need to put more of our time and effort into. Is it just into the digital product side? Is it into building better designs for our coasters? Or is it really working across the board all the way around, you know, generating sales through our online stores, or whether that's through our print on demand product or our coasters or whatever we're offering. So I really look forward to learning that. So,
and that's another thing that I was talking to John this morning about in our powwow, is about, you know, we have physical product and we have designs that we've created, and we might think that our designs are awesome, but we haven't really tested that out. And so
some people might not.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
bastards.
we have coasters and stuff that he can laser his designs on. But then again, if they don't sell because we think they're awesome, but the whole world thinks they're lame, then we're just holding on to product that we can't sell. So I was saying, if we just put up all of our digital designs, or many of our digital designs that we think are awesome, and then we can test, are these selling? That'll tell us, you know, then and there that, you know, we've had this up for a month and we've made, I think he just broke our lamp.
I did not. I forgot
if we've had like these digital files up for a month or 6 months, and, you know, some are selling, some are not, that will tell us what is popular, and either like, don't even waste our time on making this product and keeping it in because it's not going to sell.
Right.
So
yeah,
do a little testing.
One thing too that we're looking at, there's some other tools as far as doing the whole Etsy thing or whatever, like there's some resources that we can pay the monthly subscription for and figure out, what's kind of in style and whatnot too. And we have already began the process of learning kind of where the market is right now too, which is, it's always something too, like, people say, do your market research. I'm like, well, how the heck do we do that? How am I supposed to know what my customer base is? Number one, like if I don't have a product, right? And then what kind of product am I going to be offering, and what is my customer looking for, right? And it is, for example, this design in itself, something that people are going to want, right? At any rate, on Etsy, there are some tools though where it'll show you like, hey, this is kind of a popular trend that we can hop on, whatever. So that's something that we're going to be doing. But at any rate, this is part of the goal though. We have our designs that I will be putting on some coasters. So we will be making content and video for that, which will be fun. And the goal is, I think at this point, like I said, we're going to reformat kind of where we're at as far as our live streams are concerned. So until we're physically doing something, which I'll save this for a day where we can bust out all these designs. But part of the goals for the week is learning how to set up our print on demand shop along with our Etsy store. And then if it can also be set up on our Square store as well, that would be cool. I just don't know. So we're going to be figuring that out. In the meantime, her and I were chatting too. So I've already started these designs, if you will, on Saturday. So I'm going to build up a few more. And I want to put these on a coaster and build up our both of our stores, right? So one thing that we have learned too, everybody is saying that particularly on Etsy, we need to be in the store every day, adding different stuff. I don't know why, like they want you in there every day. Like once you build up your stuff, you have your stuff, right? And obviously you do want to change out some of your content or whatever that's on there. But I feel like every day is a little excessive, but that's just me.
I mean, I think the thought behind it is, as a seller, you're to have a good relationship with your customers.
Right.
And so the way that Etsy thinks that you have a good relationship with your customers is that you're in Etsy every day. And so if you're in Etsy every day working, if you're getting sales, then, or messages from customers, you're communicating with them also. Yeah. And until you have customers, you can't really be communicating with them. So that's why Etsy is like, well, get in there and work.
I guess so.
Every day.
We only have 3 products right now. We definitely want to grow our stores up too. So that's part of the goal, is doing that. Going back to TikTok too, I was going to look into, we got approved to start our TikTok shop. So hopefully this week, one goal is to get in there and see if that's something that we can also set up and have another avenue, right? So if we get into that, for sure, I will probably hop on one of those days and do a live stream of how we got it. I just need to do some research inside of there to see if it makes sense for where we're at right now, which we'll discuss too. So yeah, print on demand, which we're going to be using this, and then we're going to look into TikTok shop, and then making more YouTube videos as well that we can offer stuff on, better quality content. But with these designs, I want to put these on coasters and figure out how to set up our print on demand, and maybe do the same thing. We might do some color variation, so on and so forth. And yeah, make all these listings on our online shops. And then one other thing is for myself, and I was just talking to Misha too about this week, is learning how to use Canva a little bit more effectively or efficiently, because there's some things coming from the Adobe world, which we don't have right now because it's $600 for the year. And frankly, it doesn't make sense for us to spend that money right now. But you can get Canva Pro, which we are not affiliated with or anything like that right now. And that's something else that we're learning. We'll get into that here in a second. Mm-hmm. But I got this tool, and you can use it for free and or pay for the Pro. We went ahead and paid for the Pro. But it's really cool. You can do so many things. Like for example, here we pulled up some video templates that you can come in here and make any changes on. Well, shut up. I don't want it to play. But you can change all these things up to fit whatever your need might be. So say you wanted to use this as an intro for your short Facebook videos or reels or whatever, like you can do that. That's pretty cool. I used it obviously to create these designs or put them together anyways, because I had an idea in my head that I wanted to get out. So really good resource for that. And then what do we have here? I did create these. You'll be seeing this on our actual, like for right now, I guess, YouTube channel, on our polished videos, if you will. And I'll go ahead and play this through. I don't know if the audio will play, so
we can hear it.
We can hear it. So really quick things that can be edited and added to your video just to add another, crisp little element to it. So, I exported these, put them into another tool that we're using. I'll pull that up real quick. CapCut. That's what I'm using for my video editing. And so, yeah, here's my start here, a little bit different. So I'm putting together this video of how we already did some of these coasters, long story short, but then we'll be putting these assets into our ending as well too. So pretty cool. I'm still learning how to do a lot of video editing and do this stuff, but I mean, for a resource that you can use for free and or pay for the pro and have, a little bit more options in here, you got tons of templates to choose from if you don't want to come up with something on your own, which is what I was explaining to her. So it's really cool tool to be able to use. You got different elements in here, different sounds that you can use. But moral of the story here is that I want to challenge myself how to use it more. I think our dog is at the door.
Let me in.
Yeah, let me in. But yeah, use this tool a little bit more to build up not only stuff for our video like you just saw, but also our designs and then our marketing. So I was just showing her though, like, because she didn't really understand what is going on with Canva and why we have it, for example.
I've used it for minimal things, like when I'm making cake and I just need usually if I'm needing some type of text to go on the cake, I'll type up a little image and then, with the font that I want, and then I'll use my projector to project onto the cake. And that's really as far as I've gotten with it.
Yeah. So I was just showing her all the stuff that I just shared with you guys, and what you can do. And I was saying I want to challenge myself to learn how to use it better and for, be able to, for everything, just learn how to do things a little bit more efficiently. Because again, coming from the Adobe world and not really using this particular tool all the time, I have a good understanding of how it works, but I just want to learn how to do more inside of it. And it's a great tool. Like I was telling her too. So for example, what I'm doing right now, what I'm doing right now is well, we could build up some marketing material with this as well, which can also be used to be scheduled up for our post and so on and so forth. Whoa, I don't want to do all that. But yeah, so while we're just chatting, I had already imported this photo of our Tumblr, and I showed her what we can do with that, right? So just while we're on here too, I'll show you. As long as you have some sort of vision in hand, it is a really good tool to be able to come in here and make some tweaks and make some content for whatever you want to post this as a marketing deal. Cool. You want to post some pictures where you come in here and change up the stuff like what I'm doing right now, just to have something to post up on your site, then cool. It's a really good tool. And just in this short amount of time, you can see all these different elements too, which is really neat. But this is already built out. I don't have to think way too long and feel like I'm losing valuable time that I need to be applying in our business somewhere else. And, it's already there, kind of have a small vision in hand, and you can create this in just a matter of moments and you're ready to go. So let's do buy now. Right. Is this something that we're going to list up on our social media or web page? I don't know. But it very well could be. And you saw how quickly that went. But yeah, let's see here. What else? We'll mess with that stuff later. This is a really cool product though, so be on the lookout for that. Ew. Yeah, so you can come in here and do all kinds of different stuff with this tool. And I definitely think it's worth, even if you're just a small company, I don't know, small amount of use. As far as your social medias and stuff, like it can help you with so many other things as well too. So at any rate, that's what we look forward to doing, is pushing ourselves to do that a little bit more. I said we should discuss something else too, and I forgot what it was already. Sometimes we need to write things out, but I don't write everything down. It is what it is.
I don't know. But basically, we did talk about, and I know we kind of did talk about it on the video or live right now, but we probably won't be going live for 3 hours.
Oh, yeah.
We want to make every video that we do or every live that we do useful and what's the word that you usually say?
Valuable.
Yeah, valuable, have value. So we want to touch base with you guys as often as possible. Yeah. But it doesn't help us to sit in these chairs for 3 hours. Right. Doesn't help us get any work done either.
I look forward to growing to like a work day talk show type of thing, right? But just right now, and we definitely are so appreciative of the folks that have jumped on and interacted with us on those long days, particularly John, word shout out, and Stacy, thank you. But we want to be able to concentrate on building our foundation, if you will, a little bit better right now, for sure. And then as we're building our foundation and growing our community into where it starts making sense, we're very active in our physical day to day, as opposed to right now, we need to be able to draw back and concentrate. For example, I need to build up those quotes, and I don't think it would be valuable just to sit here and be like, all right, this is how I'm building my quote, and it's going to take a little while to do it. I don't feel like we're adding value by doing that. So
like our videos need to be like, especially our firm videos, not live videos, but our finished videos, need to be valuable, as in like get to the point. Here's the content, right? And so our lives are kind of like literally our lives. Yeah. And so
our lives are our lives.
Not like our lives are boring at all, but there's just a lot of dead space in between, and we don't want to drag y'all through that. But also us sitting here for hours trying to do a live, when we've got research to do, into how do we become an affiliate link? That's what you want to talk about.
Oh yeah.
So how do we become an associate to Amazon? We've got to do the research, and sitting here being live is not helping us do that. And then also, we've got to play around on the computer for our own business, but then also we do research, watching other people's videos, learning and stuff. So we're not going to take y'all through that. Y'all can get on YouTube and watch your own videos of things that you want to watch. But we want to be able to then, once we know how to do something, we could put on a video that says, this is how you do it.
We want to be
We figured this out for you.
Right.
So.
Oh, my hoodie's choking me out, yo.
So affiliates.
Yeah. One of those things too, like today that we were already doing, is figuring out how to set up affiliate links with Amazon, for example, and then trying to do the research. Like, I got plenty of tools, whether it would be software on the computer or my literal tools. Mm-hmm. I was just telling her too, like, I really wouldn't mind making actual quality videos over tech. So for example, like I could probably go through what I have right now, and I hope that we're putting out, some good quality content with what I have available. So I could talk about that. That could be a video, for example. And so we really look forward to doing that, but I just don't know. She doesn't know, how folks are making money on YouTube and through the affiliate links that we see, yada, yada, yada. So I don't mind, because we're going to do it, right? We want to take every opportunity that is presented to us. Building this foundation up is just that. So how do we build the affiliate link with Amazon? Well, we started doing that, and then their website went down for maintenance. Fantastic. Mm-hmm. So that sucks, but we're going to get that figured out, and that's something that we would love to share with you guys as well. We're just really in the position where we want to take the chance to grow our business, to grow ourselves, and then hopefully be able to turn around and return to the community what you will for those that might be starting out on a similar journey, that can go back and be like, oh, well, John and Misha sat there and they have a whole video on how to build an affiliate link page or whatever through the Amazon. So we would love to do that. So that's what we're going to be focusing on moving in the future right now. And then, like I said, to just really get hopping on and just kind of starting small. I think a little lunchtime value adds.
It's already kind of hard enough to be on the computer to set up our business, to be on the computer to do research for how to set up our business.
It sucks
to do.
Well, it doesn't suck.
To be on the computer to be live and here for you guys, which we love, but also
we want to do it all.
Our business is making things, so we also have to have that time to actually make the products that we're trying to list and sell. And so and the benefit of being on live for a long time period, hours or whatever, is great that so and so can hop on for 20 minutes, so and so else can we love hop on for a different 20 minutes or whatever. People have different intervals in their day where they could hop on, but again, we just don't have the
bandwidth really to handle it all.
So we're not worldwide, so we just don't have enough interaction going on, few and far between. So we're thinking if we navigate more toward maybe the lunchtime, people are they're trying to clear their brain of what their work is and maybe have time to interact with us for a short time.
And we want to be fun.
And then we can all get back to work after lunch.
Or maybe eat lunch. That'd be great. I'm ready for lunch. So
it's about that time.
We appreciate it again for everybody that's already been inclined to follow us on our pages or on our social medias or even on our lives. We really, really, really appreciate it. And we certainly are looking forward to tightening up, I guess we could say, getting our processes down. And we've both said, we just want to make sure that we're adding value to you guys. So we really look forward to this next 15 days, if you will. It'll be to complete our first 30 days. So to see where we're at right now, obviously from our day one or day zero, dude, we're so stoked. We've already got great growth. Hello, sir.
We're about to leave.
Yeah, we're about to bounce off, but
please rewatch.
Yeah, we appreciate you. But yeah, so we really look forward. 15 days in right now, our growth has already been primo, man. I cannot complain at all. Oh, nice. Well, we appreciate it. I hope your doctor's appointment goes really good, sir. But yeah, the next 15 days, I'm really curious to see how we grow our social media community. We've already been doing the research on how to tighten up, if you will. You saw the video editing stuff on here as well. So we want to make quality content as well as go live, as well as build our business as well. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff going on. So, but we definitely, like I said, we're really looking forward to what the future holds for us, and we are trying to make the best of it. Right now, I understand where we're at in our lives with this endeavor. It's very questionable, and some people will be like, "Why in the hell are you doing YouTube while you're trying to do this?" Well, the reality is, why not? It's an added step. However, it's something too, we could be very transparent in the fact that we're just regular people. We want to grow our online community. We also want to grow our business, and then we also don't want to leave any money or value on the table, so to speak. So we're looking at all the avenues to help grow our business, and then part of that is our business of being streaming. So we're gonna figure out.
And honestly,
we want to get monetized on that and have multiple streams of income. So that's what it is.
About bringing value to our videos and stuff. If you guys have any questions, if you're watching this video and or this live and we haven't discussed something that we're questioning, but you're questioning it, we're already out there doing the research in our business day. Obviously you guys all have lives and jobs, so that you're probably not on YouTube or on, trying to do the research for yourself. Anyways, if there's something that you are wondering about that maybe we can research for you, that would help us and help you
So
we would definitely want to touch on that in like the next video.
Right.
So if you definitely have any questions, we can look into that for you and get back.
I do have a video up on, because obviously we don't know everything, but on our YouTube channel, which just Google up T6 Design Co. and should be able to find us there. But I'm going to start a series and I'm going to figure this out. But we always have questions, and I don't want to make it super formal, but there is a video up on YouTube right now talking about this, and we're going to be using the term or the hashtag, if you will, I'm inquiring, because I always say I got questions, but apparently that's already a trending thing. And I looked up on Twitter or X or whatever the hell it is, and there's a lot of things that are pretty inappropriate with that. So I don't want to be associated necessarily with that. So we're going to be using the term I'm inquiring, because even in some of the stuff that we can research or whatever, it's also a time grab on certain things. So we want to be people that are valuable of being able to answer your questions, let alone on that. Like, let's build a little community around like people that already know the answers too. If they're willing to share, we're willing to learn. And if you're willing to learn and we're willing to share, I think there's a lot of good give and take. So, oh yeah, absolutely, John. I appreciate you providing us the opportunity to be able to do those. And one of the things that we chatted about earlier is getting into building our quotes. So we have several quotes, and yours is on the list, buddy. So we appreciate you guys very much. So we're gonna hop off, I think, now, and
go eat lunch.
Maybe go get some lunch, because I'm starving. But we appreciate each and every one of y'all. I do feel like we've already gotten better at this just in the last 2 weeks of being a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more natural on the camera. So yeah,
I just have to wait for you to shut up so I can talk sometimes.
She never really wants to talk, so I don't know what the we got to figure out our balance, y'all.
He doesn't know me.
Well, what would you like to say? You got anything to say?
Not anymore.
Nope, nothing to say. All right, cool. That's awesome. Now, I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. We enjoyed ours. We had a great Super Bowl party last night. I don't think we even really watched the Super Bowl, but we just had a blast hanging out with everybody. But at any rate, happy Monday. Good luck with the week. John, you have a great day too, sir.
Invite friends to the group.
Yeah, we encourage you.
And again, check out our group if you haven't yet, because like we said, we have some discounts for our website that is exclusive to the group. In addition to the one that is exclusive to our Facebook page.
Double exclusives.
So check those out.
Yeah. Anything else?
No.
Like, share, follow.
Yes, all the things.
All right. Peace, love, and chicken grease. We're out. Bye.